All right, well, the plan is today is we're going to take this old table I have and cut the legs in half and shorten it down a little bit. It's only got 2 legs on it. It was here since we bought the place 6 years ago. I think the previous owner used it as a little work bench or work table or something. But we're going to use it today as a pig shelter. We're going to kind of use what we got type of situation. This will save me some money because wood is through the roof expensive. It's crazy how expensive wood has gotten. But since I got this, I'm just going to use it as a little pig shelter for our piglets. Me and Mason last week started on a pig shelter on the other side of the property. Sort of when we get ready to wean the pigs, we can move them to the other side of the property when it comes time to castrate and all that stuff. It'll be a lot more peaceful down here for the mamas. And also to be easier when people come to pick up their piglets, they can drive right to the pen. It's just a lot easier. I'll show you guys that here in a minute. Me and Mason made a pretty nice little weaning pen. So stick around. We're going to knock this little house out.
Piece right here and piece right here to make a little table.
Move that log out the way. We gotta roll this sucker over. We gotta roll this over. Roll it over there. All right, now we gotta push this back over.
Let's do it.
Watch out, Jack. Come on here.
Dad,
Ready. Grab it. We're gonna roll it up. Good job.
that's pretty easy.
Let's see if we can get this thing knocked out.
Ain't all the way correct. I'm just gonna shoot or start. No. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
You think that'll work?
It wasn't much money.
Huh?
It was $0.
$0? Yeah, it didn't cost nothing, did it? We just had it back here sitting up. Let's see if we can load this thing on the truck now. That's going to be the hard part. It looks heavy. Y'all got it? All right, let's see if we can get this thing loaded.
Jackson doesn't
All right, watch out.
Jackson doesn't.
Jackson did a good job. All right, let's see if we can get it loaded up. Yeah, knew that bag of feed was going to be in the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, I'm hooked right there. Hold on.
No.
I'm like it about a ½ inch. There we go. Watch yourself. That's good enough. We're just going right across.
Papa.
All right, guys. Well, we're back here at our new little weaning pen we built. Me and Mason built this last weekend. I didn't video it because I was in a hurry to get it done. And just works out better that way. Sometimes you just can't video everything. You want to hurry up and get it done because it took us a little while, didn't it? Yeah, it took us a few hours to knock it out, but we went and bought some of these little short hog panels. Huh?
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah, because that's what he got paid for, 2 hours. But we knocked it out really, really quick. We just bought some little short 3-foot hog panel. And we're going to run our electricity. As you can see, we've been putting our little insulators on. I hadn't put them all on. I stopped right about here. I just started down there and I said, I'm done. But I got to go ahead and put the rest of the insulators on, run our wire, and run our electric box back there. I'm just going to run a straight, it's not going to be a solar powered. It's going to be run from the house, run electricity down the fence line. I'm going to have a pluggable charger, a little pluggable charger. And that should work fine. I got to build my water. I got to go up there, get my feeder knocked out. But I did, huh?
You pulled up 10 already.
I did what?
Pull up all the way 10.
Oh, I put 10 posts in already?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got to put my feeder in here. We're going to go get that in here in just a second. But we didn't build a door on it because we could pick the pigs up and just set them right in. That was just one more thing I had to try to figure out how to build. We just put the fence in. Even Kim said, how you going to get in and out? I said, we'll just climb in and out, right? I could step over.
Papa, rain. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
When you told me to turn the wheel off, I went party.
Let's see.
That's a big old table, right? That is recycling, Jackson. You still have a while to fix this, right? You still got a while to fix this, build this whole pen, right?
I think so. Hold on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go hard as you can. Oh, thank you. That's all I needed was that little boost.
Papa,
What?
Mine. Like I need this stuff when I first.
Well, it looks like it's going to play out like this. We got this little shelter right there. We brought our little feeding trough, the one that was up at the old, where the pigs are at now. I just kept it up on top of the roof and knew I'd need it one day. So there it is. We got that. I did have to buy a barrel and a pig nipple. I just got a water nipple. So I had to build a waterer. That's going to be pretty easy. Need to build a couple of them. But this is the new pig pen. This is going to be our little weaning pen. People can drive when they come to pick up their pigs. I don't know if y'all can see, but there's our house right there. They can just drive right down here, right where my truck's at. We load them up, they're out. It's not having to drive all the way up to the muscadines, worry about tearing up any of my plants or my trellises, my posts. It's just a lot safer down here for people to bring their trucks or however they're going to haul the pigs away. But this is going to be really cool. Lots of shade. The sun never comes down through here. It literally comes up across the woods. I mean, it just stays so shaded right here. This is going to be perfect for them. They're going to absolutely love it. Well, not sure how well you can see, but we have a top and a bottom wire. Worked out real good. What do you think, buddy? Gonna work out good? All we need now is a power source. Let's see what we can do about a power source. Well, I've been trying to spend as little bit as money as I possibly can on this little project. Outside of this hard stationary fencing, this hog panel, it was expensive. It was $35 a piece. I tell y'all now, it was really, really high. So the barrels we've had, so we're just going to turn them into water barrels. The feeder I had, that table for a shelter I had. I got 3 of these electrical chargers. They're not solar paneled. I actually pulled the solar panel charger that I had at the old pen. I pulled it down here. It's always giving me problems. I brought it down here, it wouldn't work. I took the battery out, reconnected it, the switch, I took it off, reconnected it. I did everything I know to do besides buy another battery for it. But I got these, I actually have 4 of them. I got one on the dog fence. We're going to try this one first. I'm not sure which one works and which ones don't. We're going to try this Super 525 from Shock Incorporated. It's an old charger. I'm praying it works. I've ran extension cord all the way down to the corner of the fence, through the woods to the guest house. I won't have to turn it on until the pigs are in here, so hopefully this thing works. I'm really have high hopes for this thing. All right, the Shock Super 525. Let's test this thing. I hope it works. This thing looks like it's 100 years old. I got it from my father-in-law. He gave me a bunch of them. He gave me 3 of them. Like I say, I got one at the dog house, at the dog yard in the back. I didn't want to take it down. It looks so good where I put it up. I just want to leave it. Hopefully this thing will work. I'm going to plug it in. We're going to do some testing on the fence. All right, we'll test it right here at the source first. I don't see anything. That one may not work. Nothing. All right, let's try a different one. All right, well, it is, as you can see, it is 97 degrees out today, literally, and it is very humid here in the state of Georgia. I have changed out 3 of these things. I've wired them all up, ran them all, tested them. They didn't work. Not a single one of them. Every one of them he gave me did not work. I even went back to the house, brought my saw out, tested the plug, tested the extension cord, made sure it worked. So it wasn't none of that, it was the chargers. So I had to go back to the house, take the one off the house that we had when we first got the dogs. The dogs don't dig or anything, so it's just been sitting back there. That's what I got it for. So if they started digging up under the fence when we first got them, and they never did. But this thing should work great. I had to move it down low because it didn't have a cord. We're actually this short from having a cord, so I had to move it down low. It doesn't look pretty, but as Mason said, the pigs don't care what it looks like. So we're going to turn this thing on, test it. I'm sure this thing works. This one's brand new, so it should work. Let's test it out. Well, you can hear it working. The other ones didn't make a sound. You can hear it working. Let's go inside and see if what our tester shows. Okay, we'll start right here at the source. The charger's right there. Oh yeah, I can see that already. Oh yeah, that thing is busted. It's popping 7,000 volts every time. So good. Let's test at the top and on the other side, and I'll get back with you. I'm trying to be super pumped, but I am super tired. I'm drained. I have been out here all day doing other things besides this, but it is hot and it's miserable. But this joker is hot, 7,000 volts all the way around. I am super happy about that. The little charger it's working great. Those other ones didn't work at all. This thing is going to be great. We got the house, we got the feed trough, we got the water barrel. We just got to put some little pig nipples in there for them to drink out of. That'll be coming probably next week. I had to order some stuff from Amazon to get that going. So we're super excited. We got a trip coming up in July. And I think the weekend before we go is when we're going to separate them and bring them into here to where we'll castrate them, give them their shots, and put them in here and get them ready to sell. Let the mamas dry up, separate them, give them a little break, and a couple 3 weeks after that, we'll put them back up there, sort them out for the ones that we want for meat, the ones that we're going to end up breeding out later, and we'll just do a lot of sorting around. But right now, I think we're going to go get some fruit, go up there, feed the pigs, and close this video out with the piglets. Here comes the rest of them. They're all up there in the other pen. I'm loving it because they are absolutely loving that second pen we built, for the fact there's so much more woods for them to hide out in the shade and things for them to root around and find. They have just been tearing them woods up. Let's see what kind of fruit we got for them. Well, it looks like we got, what do we got, buddy?
Peach.
We got some peaches, some AOs, what Jackson calls them. Don't throw them in there yet. We'll go inside and throw them. We got some tomatoes, one apple, got a little bad spot, a little small one. And we got some green plums. Hold on. Uh-oh. We got some green plums. They do not like these. Don't throw that. They do not like these whatsoever, but I throw them in there anyway because I don't know what else to do with them. They eventually eat them. Hold on. All right, we're gonna let Mason try to feed the pigs for the first time. He's been wanting to help. He's been a lot of help here lately. Just put a little in each, try to make it even. You got it, buddy. Say, move, Al.
Move out. I can't.
Pour it in there, push the front of it in. All right, pull it back out. Pull it back out, go to the next one. Go to the next one, you gotta dodge them.
I can't do this.
Here, you want me to do it? Hold this, hold this, hold that. You gotta just give them a little bit more.
I can't hold it.
That's okay, it's heavy, that's heavy. Good try, buddy.
Dad,
Good try. All right. Well, Mason gave it a valiant effort. Right, buddy? Nana's home, the dogs are barking. Pigs are being fed. Let me show you how these pigs are doing. They're doing fantastic. Well, the pigs are doing good. They've gotten to where they are in love with the feed. So the mamas are having to compete with the feed. So it won't be long. We'll be doing some separating. You can see they look like they've almost caught up with Al. I mean, there's Al. Look how big they've gotten. They're really doing good.
Look, the pigs are trying, the baby pigs are trying to mount on.
Pet now?
Yeah.
Come here, look at this.
Mount on. Mount on. This is like a pig city.
Yes, it's big city. We have 17, 14, 2, and little Al. So it won't be long. We'll be separating these guys. That's what the weaning pen's for. We're going to end up pulling all these guys out. I think tomorrow we'll be building, or not building, but putting a little catch pen in here. Try to get the piglets used to the catch pen, and so we can catch the piglets. Stop. Don't spank on him. Rub him, pet him, scratch him. Scratch him. Good job, buddy. But our plan is to take the two mamas and feed them over here. In this pen, I'll put the gate back up, close the gate off, and keep the two big ones in here. And we'll try to keep the babies over here till we catch them all, back the truck in here, load them into the truck, into a cage in the truck, haul them down to the weaning pen, then we can open the cage back up and let the mamas back in. But then when we decide to bring the meat pigs that we're going to raise to eat, we're going to keep 3 to grow out. We'll keep them in this smaller pen and keep Al, and the 4 females, the 2 mamas and the 2 that we keep in the big pen. And then once the meat pigs are gone, we can open it up. And it's gonna work out great. This is working out great. All right, well, signing off from Pig City, right, Mace?
Right.
Signing off from Pig City. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. This is working out great. The piglets are doing absolutely fantastic. And I've said before, you guys that want some piglets, let me know. I'll have 7 for sale. After all is said and done, James gets his, the ones I keep, and separate out. We'll end up with 7 for sale. So you guys that are willing to come on down, let me know. Mid-July, we'll be selling these things. Just get in touch with us, kinfolkfarmergeorgia@gmail.com, or leave it in the comments. We'll try to touch base.
And we're gonna get a store.
Huh?
And we're gonna be selling soap too.
Yeah. Yeah, Mason's wanting to sell some soap. Yeah. But thank you guys so much. Do me a favor, subscribe, like, share my videos. Let everybody know about Kinfolk Farm. I really appreciate the help. My numbers are doing pretty good. I'd like to see them do a little better. So if you guys could help me out, I really appreciate it. I'll absolutely love you guys to death. See you on the next video.